In this video, I will teach you the exact strategy to make any woman think about you non-stop. Warning, I'm going to give you 4 rules. If you follow those, any woman will become obsessed with you and think about you non-stop. Watch the video until end. If you really want to make it happen, if you skip the video, you'll miss the important points. Use these rules for good intentions and don't use this for bad intentions. Actually, the chemistry starts with the emotional connection that you were able to connect with her. Emotional connection does not mean that you get over emotional and tell your emotional feelings to her early on and talk about your deepest desires. The emotional connection means you show her that you were the guy that she wants. So the time you spend with her is very important to the attraction phase. Make this time fun, amazing, and exciting, and make your presence known. So this video is going to be more about how to make her continually think about you non-stop. Once you are in that stage of spending time together, and now you want her to think about you even more. So pay close attention. What I'm going to tell you is very different and very important. Rule number 1, do not be predictable, man. This is the most important rule out of all of them. You have to show an imbalance so she knows that she still has to attract you, that she has to do some hard work, need to put in some more effort to get you. So how do you become an unpredictable man? If you text her good morning or good night messages all the time, then don't do it too much from now. Otherwise you'll lose your value and she'll get bored. Let me tell you, she'll complain, but don't listen to her. See if she starts to do this. Also, don't respond too early to her text every time. Make her wait and get excited to see your name pop up on her phone. Also create situations, and you should jump in and out and make her handle the situation. If you're a man, then you understood what I meant here. Rule number 2, become a mysterious man. I always tell you to become a mysterious man. Let her wonder what you're doing. Make her think. Do not post everything that you are doing every single second on social media, like what you're doing right now, what you're eating, who you're going out with, where you are for happy hours. Instead, post less if you are active on social media. Also, being mysterious means temporarily disappearing. You don't want to disappear for too long, but disappear long enough that it gets you wondering what you are up to. So if it takes you a whole day to reply to her morning text, and then at night you finally text her back saying, "I've had such a busy day, I hope your day was great, and I'm going to head to bed as I've had a long day tomorrow. I'll talk to you soon and good night." This message shows her that she is not your priority, and women really love this type of man. Although they complain about this, but they love it. They see as you have a purpose in your life because no woman wants an unstable man. Rule number 3, follow rule number 2 a couple of times. But there are some coaches and YouTubers that will tell you to go off the radar for 3 days, or 4 days, or even 5 days. But let's be honest, they don't even know the exact strategy. If that woman is attractive and has her pick, she isn't going to be turned on by this because it just seems shady. You just have to pop in and out, but on your terms because you are the busy one. Keep this up for about 2 or 3 days. Once you start engaging in conversation again, she is going to be thinking, what are you really doing? She'll complain and ask you why you're not replying to my messages. She might think things like, does he has another girl? What is he doing that he is so busy? And that he isn't giving me the time of day. This stands out from a lot of other men and what they're doing right now. Remember, you want to be less predictable during this time, which enhances her attraction towards you. I mean, most of the time this girl might even say, when am I going to see you again? When you reach back out to her again, and this is where you want her to be. Rule number 4, make plans after being busy. Let me clarify a little bit of what I mean here. You have to pop in here and there, but be less attentive during this 2 or 3 days time. Meaning, not replying to her messages a lot if she calls you. Pick up, then hang on as soon as possible and force her to think about you non-stop, because you're a busy man. So here the rule is to make plans after being busy. When you start talking with her again, just let her know that you've been busy with work or something very important than her, but also focus the conversations on what she's been up to, and not always talk about yourself. Ask about her more than telling about yourself. This shows that you're interested in her and she'll sense the energy you're creating. But don't ask questions like you're taking an interview. Stay calm and politely ask questions according to the conversation going on. You don't want to fully answer her questions because it brings more mystery to her. Once you do this, schedule something with her eventually and not right away. Why? because the time that passes will get her excited to see you again. That time is critical to the attraction phase. Say something like this: "Hey, I'm busy the next 2 or 3 days, but have some time on Friday night. Would you like to grab a cup of coffee around 7? A lot of guys make mistakes, but I encourage all of my clients to do this, because you don't want to become that text messaging boy. Make sure your messages are very simple to the point and closed-ended most of the time. By not making yourself so available, it will give her enough time to think and miss you and curious to see you again. This is how you stick out in her mind. If a woman is not reciprocating any of this, then she might not be interested in you, and this trick will only work if you know a woman already and spent some time together. If you are struggling with this attraction phase and you have an eye on a specific woman that you want and attract, and you just don't know how to get her, then watch a video on your screen where I teach you how to attract that dream girl. If you really want to improve your life to the next level, then subscribe to How Talks and turn on the notification bell so you'll get updates. Thanks for turning in.